Rich and Successful, Part 3. Or Day 3, if you're watching these videos in order. Renunciation. Okay, a big word, but only really a small thing to do, and it has enormous results. Renunciation, or giving up. All that is required is for you to give something up. Maybe one thing, maybe two, but one thing, it is essential. It doesn't have to be something major, like smoking or drinking. Maybe just give up that extra sugar in your tea or your coffee, or even give up, refrain from having that coffee at all on your way to work. Rather than stopping at the chai shop or stopping at the Starbucks and having the coffee hurriedly just because it's habit, don't do that. Like yesterday, it's about refraining from doing things. It's about not doing something rather than doing something. Now, renunciation, or giving up, actually is how we go about dealing with addiction. And addiction is a very big obstacle in the way of becoming rich and successful. So this part is a small ingredient to solving a big, big problem. It is one link in a chain of 10. Day 1 was giving, actually giving to either people who need something or giving to yourself, time and kindness. Day 2 was about moral virtue, being good, having no regret, and in a sense also giving, because you are giving fearlessness to those around you, but also to yourself. And today you're just giving something up, so not doing something you habitually do. Don't have that blueberry muffin with your cappuccino. You're not hungry, you've had breakfast, you don't need it. So for today and for the future, let's give that one thing up. Tomorrow, or in part 4, we will be discussing discernment or wisdom. So this is a broader subject. Today, all I'm asking you to do is give one small thing up. So don't have that extra sugar, don't have that extra coffee. That's an easy way of giving up a small thing. If we start renunciation, if we start giving up small things step by step, it becomes much easier to give up the big things. So if you have an addiction problem with something, if you smoke cigarettes or drink alcohol and you would like to give it up but you simply feel you can't, then put that aside for the time being and give up small things step by step by step. And when you give something up, don't think of it as doing something. You're not doing something. You are stopping doing something. You are doing nothing. So for instance, you want to give up smoking. What do? You don't give up smoking. You just don't smoke. Of course, easier said than done, I know. But if you start with the small things, that sugar or that coffee, you will soon build up the ability, the strength, the power to give up the bigger things. So, for today, I'll leave that with you. Give something up. Namo Buddhaya.